Hi, folks. Mike again, and got my uh, Nosferatu here. Captain Evil, the most vicious killer boa I've ever had. This guy has bitten me more than like 20 times more than all my other boas combined. He was extremely defensive, extremely bitey, hissy, always in a bad mood type of boa. And but look at him now. He's a gorgeous animal. Look at those colors. Look at how beautiful he is. This is a result of combining platinum T positive, Central American T positive albino with IMG and the Hypo gene. And it's also called the Garnet. But wow, I mean, look at that. And you can see the shimmer. When you take this snake outside and look at it under the sunlight, it has a blinding glow to it, iridescence. That's like, you're like, whoa, under this type of light, he's still gorgeous. It just doesn't show you the shimmer that IMG brings to the table. This guy is old enough to breed now. He's got him paired up with my Scoria, which is het 4 T positive albino as well, and boy, they make some beautiful babies, man. I can't wait for them to breed. I hope they breed. He was producing sperm plugs, so I know he's ready, and she's more than big enough, so they should be ready to go this coming season here. But you can see the circles on the back. Those round shapes. Those are typical of the IMG gene. That's one of the ways you can tell it's an IMG when you're not so sure, because IMG is it's not always obvious. When they're babies, it kind of turns the snake darker over time. The T positive albino makes the snake more colorful over time. And this snake looks nothing like it did when I got it. And I got it about a year ago, and it has so much more color to it now than it did back then. And that's the T positive albino, because the T positive albino, kind of like the IMG, expresses itself more over time, and it gets prettier and prettier over time. And watching this guy develop has been really a cool experience and a painful one, I'll be honest. I got bit a ton of times with this guy. And but when the snakes bite, they kind of they don't bite like people. Like people are like crump like that. With snake bites, they open up their mouth and they stab you with their teeth, kind of like with like daggers, and they just kind of stab you like that. And this guy had done that to me like a million times. And it's best to kind of get on top of that when they're young, because the bites don't hurt as much. His barely drew blood, if that. But one of the ways in which you can, handle a snake like that is to use a glove, and I've done that a lot. This is like a mechanic's glove, gardening glove, whatever glove you got. And that way you won't even feel a bite. Even, I rarely ever use the glove. If I got bitten on my hand a million times by this guy, and it's no big deal. Usually it doesn't even bleed. So, and when it does, it's like barely breaks the skin. It's more of a shock when it happens. It's like he'll bite you and you'll be like, whoa, and that shock hurt, it's way worse than the bite itself. The bite itself does no damage when they're little. Now, when it gets big, yeah, they'll do more damage. So that's why you wanna handle them and get them used to you before they become big, and so that you don't get that later. I'm looking at this guy now. He's chill. Look at how pretty he is, And another thing about him is he has these things on the side, these bumps. I don't know if the camera's going to pick them up, but you can see bumps right here. And these bumps, I'm not sure what they are, but You know, none of my other bows have bumps like that on them. I believe some people said that they might be fat deposits. I don't know, but that's one of the things that's different about this snake, you know, along with its attitude. Uh, but man, I'll take it all day long to get this kind of beauty. Look at how pretty he is. You know, that combination, it's called a Garnet. IMG Hypo T positive albino. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And again, the camera doesn't capture the iridescence on these guys. You take this guy outside and you can be blinded by the glister on it. He's just a gorgeous animal. Let's check out his close up here. Yeah, let's check out those eyes. Captain Evil over here. Nosferatu. Bam, bam, he's gonna bite you. So yeah, it's this is a really cool snake. Really had an adventure raising him, and just really enjoying watching him. Look at this guy. He's awesome. Come on, man. You're not going to bite me? What is this? You're not going to show off your, biting prowess? No? No biting today? Yeah, see, consistent, gentle handling, and you get, even the nastiest snakes. They calm down like that. Have a great one, folks.